Hello all, myself Murshida Yasmin, Assistant Professor from SNS College of Physiotherapy. Today I am going to talk about a topic called the cell, which is a human cell. It is a basic and a fundamental unit of the human anatomy. Definition of the cell. Cell is the basic structural and functional unit of the all human body. So all living organisms are composed of one or more cells in it. So cells carry out all the physiological functions of the human body. In this picture, you can see a human cell with the all the parts of the cells marked in it. Who discovered the cell? Cell was discovered by Robert Hooke in 1666. So he observed cork cells using a simple microscope. Then he found out the cell and its structure. Nowadays, modern microscopy has revealed a complex cell structure, but initially cell was discovered by Robert Hooke. The prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells are the two types of the cells of the living organism. Prokaryotic cells does not have a true nucleus, example bacteria. And the eukaryotic cells have a true nucleus, example human cells. So human body is made up of eukaryotic cells. So in human anatomy, the cells are completely eukaryotic cells. So in this picture, you can see eukaryotic cells and prokaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells does not have nucleus in it, but the eukaryotic cells has a nucleus in it. So that is the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. So what are the main parts of the cell? The cell has a major parts of cell membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus and all the cell organelles. So in this picture you can see the cytoplasm in which all the cell organelles present and the cell membrane which is the outer covering of the cell and the nucleus which is centrally present in it and all the cell organelles embedded on it. What is cell membrane? It is the outer covering of the cell. It is selectively permeable membrane, which means selectively it will allow some substance to pass through and selectively it does not allow most of the substances to pass through in it. And it regulates the movement of the substance in and out of the cell. So this is the cell membrane structure. So what is cytoplasm? Cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance inside the cell. So here is the cytoplasm. All the organelles are present over the cytoplasm. So it contains cell organelles. So site of many metabolic reactions happen in it. So cytoplasm is the site for metabolic reactions. So what is nucleus? Nucleus, it is the major important part of the cell. So it controls all activities of the cell. So the nucleus has a genetic material in it, which is a DNA. So it is involved in cell division and growth. So the nucleus is much needed for the division and the growth of the cell. What is mitochondria? Mitochondria is known as the powerhouse of the cell. It produces energy in a form of ATP and it is important for cellular respiration. The cell has to breathe. So it happens with the help of mitochondria. So this is the proper structure of the mitochondria. Endoplasmic reticulum. So it has two, rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So rough endoplasmic reticulum is meant for protein synthesis and smooth endoplasmic reticulum is meant for the lipid synthesis and detoxification of the cell. So it acts as a transport system within the cell. What is Golgi apparatus? Golgi apparatus modifies and the packages and transports the proteins in the cell. So it plays a vital role in secretion. So it is important for intracellular transportation. So inside the cell, there is a need of transportation of substances and the materials which are in need. So that happens with the help of the Golgi apparatus. So what is ribosome? So this is a ribosome. So ribosome is a site of protein synthesis found freely in cytoplasm and are attached sometimes to the rough endoplasmic reticulum and it's essential for the cell growth and repair. What is lysosome? Lysosome is known as a suicidal bag of the cell. So it contains digestive enzymes. So it engulfs some of the components which are not needed in the cell. So it helps in removal of wastes and damaged organelles inside the cell. So thereby it engulfs the damaged organelles. That is why it is called a suicidal bag of the cell. What are the functions of the cell? Why the cell is needed in our body? It is providing the structure to the body. All the cells together forms the tissues. So thereby the tissue forms the organs. So cell is the fundamental unit of the human body. It provides structure to the body. It carries out all the metabolic activities and it helps in growth, repair and reproduction. To summarize about this topic, cell is a basic unit of life and each part of the cell has specific function and proper cell function is essential for the human health. So this mind map shows you the comprehensive cell overview. So cell processes, cell function, cell structure and the cell biology, prokaryotic cells, eukaryotic cells, all these things we have discussed in today's topic. Hope you understood about the cell. Cell is the basic thing which you need to study in the human anatomy, and then only you can start studying about each of the organs and its functions clearly. So, thank you.